Man, this was a horrible botch. In the final moments of the main event, Nia Jax totally forgot to kick out. The referee, Daphne LaShawn, literally had to stop her own count midway, and it turned into one of the most awkward endings you'll ever see. Now, by the usual rules, Daphne should have just hit 3 and called the match. And the funniest part, Nia finally kicked out after all the drama went down.
Now, you take shows like WWE Unreal or any other show exposing the behind the scenes things of wrestling that goes on. Y'all might not see the connection. Some of you will get it later. And believe me, the effects and the impact will be exactly what I'm telling you. People will just start to lose interest. Remember that botch between Sting and Hulk Hogan when they wrestled? Now here's Sting, the hero, trying to bring the belt back home to WCW. And what was supposed to be a fast count was a normal count. Bret Hart had to follow on with the storyline. That was a fast count. We're not going to have this again. Sting was always my dude, and I was just like, okay, cool, because I couldn't stand Hogan. I was glad to see, Sting have the belt back in WCW, but it was a very nasty feeling because even though I'm watching it, I'm like, what the hell did we just watch? Like, what was that? Because it was not a fast count. So it's like Sting was given a second chance after getting pinned clean. Now, we know all the shenanigans and bullshit that was said afterwards, but guess what? It was just like, it was just a weird taint. It was like a tainted win. Okay. And for the people that go, well, I'm glad that Hogan lost it. I don't care. But it's all the work anyway. It's just the fact that it was tainted, man. It didn't have the feel that it would have had if Sting would have just went in there, did his thing, hulked up and beat his ass. But we know why that didn't happen that way. Difference in this situation is, people are trying to blame it on Jade Cargill. Oh, she was supposed to come make the save and whatever. Jade was busted up outside the ring. She might have been discombobulated, not really, who knows. I mean, you even seen the referee bringing her something to wipe her face with, But pretty much Nia caused that. And then all of a sudden the ref is counting and the ref goes 1, 2. And guess what happens? Nia doesn't kick out. Worst thing about professional wrestling is when you hear the referee saying, kick out, kick out. When you hear them, okay, she's right behind you. Now, it's like, wow. It's just gotten to the point where it's just become so sloppy where we know the referees are all in on it as well. But did we really need to see that? Stop blaming Jade Cargill. This was on Nia Jax. Plain and simple, and it was like the worst botch. This is even worse than Sting and Hogan's situation because the referee just clearly stopped counting and Nia never budged. And after she realized she was supposed to kick out, then she tries to kick out. And you can clearly see her communicating with the referee. Now, you see this, like I said, and look at shows like WWE Unreal. You believe me, like I said, see, I'm a mature thinker, man. A lot of you guys, this isn't even critical thinking. This is just common sense. A lot of you guys don't see it, but people are going to start to get to the point like, why are we watching this shit? And they're just going to, without thinking about it, just find themselves turning on Raw, SmackDown, and just going, turn to something else. Yeah, botches happen, but this was terrible. And now we have a show showing you all the behind the scenes shit. You give people too much, they become greedy, they want more, and there's no more surprises left, there's no thrill left, it's just, we already know everything about this bullshit. And then you're giving a whack product on top of that? This was terrible. Terrible, and once again, it wasn't Jade Cargill's fault. This was solely on Nia and the referee.